Thank you for Newsmax not being one of these organizations that prematurely called Arizona. Arizona is in play.
Okay. Arizona is in play. There's 67,906 votes that Joe Biden currently has a lead, according to the Associated Press. About 88% of the vote is in. Tell me why that shouldn't be enough. I mean, explain to viewers, just say, why shouldn't Joe Biden be considered the winner of Arizona now? Why do you think Donald Trump would win? What gives you pause that's out there that we haven't seen?
Right. Well, there's almost 500,000 votes that haven't been counted. Not a recount, not anything like that. They haven't even been counted the first time. And they come from all over the state. But many of those places where they are coming from are heavily invested and heavily support President Donald J. Trump and Vice President Mike Pence. And what we're seeing from the votes that have come in already, because you remember, whenever these other organizations quickly and inappropriately called Arizona for the other guy, we were down about 150,000 votes, but there were almost 1 million votes at that point to be counted. And every single ballot drop, we are bringing in votes. Those votes are breaking about 2-1, and in some cases 3-1 for President Trump. And it's the kind of ballots that they are. They are the ballots that people waited, they held on to be able to bring in on Election Day, those early votes that usually they might put into the mail. But they delivered those because people that are for Donald Trump were a little bit skeptical of what might happen to their mail ballots. So these are Trump people.
Okay, so, and I get that, right? So those should break to him, say, 2-1. What do you think?
2-1, 2.5-1, 3-1, depends on where they come from.
Okay, fair enough. So to overcome a 67,906 vote lead, you'd roughly need 300,000. Is that about right?
Around that point, we need about 57% of the votes that are left out there, and you know they're trickling in. The trickle is about to kill me. This drip, drab, drip, drab. I really would like to see these ballots delivered so that we can get on with things, and those 11 electoral votes can go to President Trump.
Okay, so this is, and again, I do not have a math degree. The AP says about 83% of the vote is in. Is that accurate?
We really don't know what the total vote is. It's been very, very difficult to get that information from the Secretary of State.
But that's okay. But
just
you
earlier
understand?
today,
look,
they were.
Look, you know where I come down on this. I talked to you before. I slept well after we spoke last time because I thought we had Arizona. But how do we not know how many votes? Like, part of the math requires us to know the total universe, right? So how do we not know how many people have voted in Arizona? Isn't that a problem in itself?
It is, and a lot of that you can attribute to Maricopa County itself and the liberal hack that they have as their county recorder, Adrian Fontes. When I looked at the data just a bit ago, every other county was reporting down to the digits, the units place, 1,309, 67,002. Maricopa County had 275,000, not broken down in early votes, provisional votes, just basically lumped in there. So it makes it very difficult to do this.
Maricopa County is this area, for those of us not familiar with Arizona, that includes Phoenix. That's where the bulk of the votes come from, right? About 70%?
Yes.
Okay.
That's right, 100%. Yeah,
okay.
It is a very heavily populated area.
Okay, so you know Arizona well. Doug Ducey, the governor, has done very well in Arizona. What are Doug Ducey doing to get out there, to get those specifics, to make sure that people understand? Because these media organizations have put those 11 votes in the column for Trump, and in the column for Biden. If they come out, that keeps the path to 270 alive in different ways. So what are you guys doing to make sure that people understand this?
Oh, we're doing everything in our power, everything humanly possible. We're doing interviews just like this. We have a team on the ground that is second to none. Our Election Day operations is on top of every single issue that's happening, whether it's the Sharpie Gate issue, whether it's wondering if people's votes are canceled, wondering where the votes are coming from, making sure that the signatures are verified across the board. We are doing everything to make sure that the integrity of elections in Arizona is intact. We want every single legal vote to be counted. And at the end of the day, even if it is just by the skin of a hair, I believe we're delivering those votes to Donald J. Trump.
Okay, so have you or Governor Ducey spoken to the President of the United States or senior officials in his campaign to explain how this will play out?
I have not spoken directly to the president. I've spoken to some people at the White House, and we've had talks. And basically, we don't want to allow the Democrats to try to steal Arizona from the Trump column. We'd love to have the media, those two organizations. Remember, we've got. I mean, how many news organizations? Probably hundreds. And out of them, only 2 have called Arizona because they know it is too close to call. Unfortunately for us, Fox News has a very liberal guy that's a Democrat supporter of Clinton, a supporter of Biden, who runs their decision desk. And,
and what about
some of their pollsters actually want to show that their polls were actually accurate. So they put out information, I think, that actually misleads people. But we're doing everything we can. We've explained it to the White House. We've explained it to our team, and now we're explaining it to the public.
Okay. And as I mentioned, Newsmax, as you noted, we have not called Arizona. We are still waiting to see more information. Do you know what the governor, Doug Ducey, has done? Has he spoken to the president? What is he out there saying to folks?
I don't know if he's spoken to the president or not. I do know that Congresswoman Debbie Lesko did speak with him yesterday, and told him that, yes, we are delivering these votes. Governor Ducey is out saying Arizona is in play. Don't get ahead of yourselves, media, because we've got hundreds of thousands of votes to count, and we are not going to disenfranchise one legal voter.
Okay. All right. So let me just ask you this final question. If I talk to you again next week, how confident between 1 and 10 are you that Arizona will be in the Trump column?
I'll say 9.9.
Newsmax TV is now America's fastest growing cable news channel. We give you the real news you need. So subscribe to our YouTube channel and give us a thumbs up. If you like this video, share it with your friends. Newsmax TV streams live on YouTube for free. Newsmax TV, real news for real people.